Yeah, Riley's Finest checking in, Black Ink. You know, Black mean business. Shout out to Hip Hop Week.
Okay, Hip Hop Weekly All Access. This is Brianna, and we're here live today with the one and only Black Ink.
How you doing?
How's it going? Welcome to Hip Hop Weekly. Introduce yourself.
Black Ink, Raleigh, North Carolina, checking in. HU alumni. You know what I'm saying? Nice boy.
Again, welcome to Hip Hop Weekly. So, what brings you to Atlanta? Welcome to Atlanta.
Yeah, welcome back. You know what I'm saying? This is my birthplace, man. I was born in Atlanta. I always had love for Atlanta. North Carolina, boy at heart, but Atlanta always special to me.
So you were born here in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're originally from here, and then you moved to North Carolina?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been in North Carolina?
Almost all my life. I went to Howard University. Shout out HU. I went back to North Carolina, so majority of my life I've been in North Carolina, but I've been around a little bit.
Okay, cool. So let's get into it. What inspired you to get into the music industry?
Honestly, when I was growing up, music just had a feel to it. You know what I'm saying, and it connected with me. So just listening to certain things, I felt like they were talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
For a lot of inner city youth, hip hop was a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was a guy in life, it was a big brother. You know what I'm saying? He was an uncle, it was a father figure. So they gave us a lot of game. They gave us what was going on, what we were supposed to be into, how we were supposed to carry it. You know what I'm saying? It built a lot of your character.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? At least talk to you about it, like your parents do, and then your real life test you. You know what I'm saying? So it gave us game. So we all kind of heeded the cause, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Took it and experimented with it our own way. So
Okay.
That's what brought me to it.
Cool. So how long have you been rapping?
All my life.
All your life?
Yeah, all my life. Man.
Okay. Because I'm seeing here that you started, battling against Little Brother.
Yeah, Fonte.
As a teenager?
Yeah. Shout out Fonte, Ninth, Big Pooh.
How did that come about?
Battling NC State, man. Raleigh. NC State is in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in Raleigh, so my mom used to work at NC State, and I ended up getting into the battles there, with some of her students, and I ended up my first battle.
So you guys were doing battle rap in college?
I was in high school. They was in college.
Oh, they were in college. You were in high school.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
I was kind of been advanced, you know what I'm saying? But music always been my thing. I was fortunate enough. A lot of people got to find what they calling it. Like I never kind of had to second guess that. So I was all in at 14, 15. So I ended up there, of course, joined in. And, it was popping. Back then, though, battles were big. It wasn't like smack and none of this stuff. Like you had to make it up on the spot. You didn't know who you were going to battle. It really had to come off the head. So it was improv for real. It's a lot of practice. It was a lot of time into it, but that's how we sharpened our swords back then. So, yeah.
Cool. So, are you still in contact with anybody from my little brother?
Yeah, I see him every now and then. Of course, they are traveling a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I think Pooh got an artist now. Fonte was doing the foreign exchange, so he was out a lot. Ninth, he was running to more of the crib. We actually were going to Vegas for the 420 show, and we ran into Ninth at the airport. I think he was going through TSA right in front of us. But even when I first came back from college, I ran into Ninth downtown. He throw parties at 5 Star. Rhapsody be there. You know what I'm saying? So they real accessible in North Carolina. You know what I mean? So shout out to them. Always being solid dudes, not really turning Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Who do you see yourself collaborating with other than Little Brother?
Honestly, it ain't everybody. I really don't discriminate. I came out of that lyricist age, that golden age where what you were saying meant something. Your cadence meant something. Your practice meant a lot. But I'm from the South, so we also grew up on Pastor Troy. We grew up on Crump Movement. We grew up on energies that are transferred. So I can still connect with a Waka Flocka or somebody like a Tupac that they give you a feeling. It might not necessarily be all lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really discriminate against the younger boys that do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't my thing. I ain't gonna jump in there and that ain't what I'm gonna cook up every day. But if I like it, man, I'll jump on with anybody. You know what I'm saying? As long as they solid dudes, man. There's a story behind hip hop that, you know, asks for a certain integrity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So as long as they live by that code, I can rock with them.
Okay. What's the message in your music? What are you getting out there to the listeners?
Honestly, I try to incorporate cooperative economics, getting money with your people, doing it for yourself, not depending on the system, understanding, you know, looking for deeper meanings and things. Like I really try to give the game, you know, but it's for a select few. You have to been through certain number of things to really understand the dialect. You know, there are a lot of colloquialisms. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a code, but it's for those who understand it. If you don't get it, it's cool. Eventually, somebody hit you, but, you know, this for the boys. So when we make the music, you know, even if you can't get all of that stuff, if you listening to Black Ink stands for Black Incorporated. You know, I saw my real name. You know what I'm saying? My real name is Olusegun. I'm not Junior. You know what I'm saying? So it means God is victorious. You know what I mean? And I was talking with Domo about, you know, Nipsey. His name, it means God will rise. And it was just amazing to me how the African culture keeps these things prevalent. You know what I'm saying? Through the children. You know, you might not understand your calling now. You might not be who you're supposed to be until later on, but, you know, the prodigal son you return to. So the name has a certain meaning to keep you going back to, you know, your essence. My name in rap was Jay Black. My name was James. Everybody call me Black. My name still is James. So,
Okay.
Yeah, but everybody call me Black. So I got in my first battle. I didn't have a rap name, so they asked me for my rap name. So it's Jay Black. I ran with it for a while, of course. You know, we needed to do marketing and things like that. My grandmother's nickname was Billy because she sounded like Billie Holiday. My mind was set on making $1 billion. So I called myself Billionaire Black. So I got to running with it when I actually sat down and thought about a name. There was a kid coming out of Chicago that was calling himself Billionaire Black also at the time. And I didn't find out until I was prepping the artwork for my CD Pounds and Pesos. And bro stole my cover for Pounds and Pesos and made a song called Pounds and Pesos and put it on his project, Billionaire Black versus the World or something like that. So all my homies looking for me on the internet. And they're like, bro, this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, that's not me. I don't know who that is. And I looked it up because I got to understand it. So, you know, not to put heads. I don't know how long I've been running with the name. So you got it. I ain't tripping. I sat down with my team. We talked about, you know, what I represent. What am I about? I'm about my business. You know what I'm saying? So what symbolizes business more than a corporation? So it's Black Incorporated. So the ink is really short for corporation. So it's Black Incorporated. You know, build a business, be a business, handle your business, be about your business. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody handle more business in America than Black people. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Well, that
we
kind
the
of
business. Yeah, we built it. We started it. We are the foundation. We the footwork. You know what I'm saying? And that's so important. And now in this microwave era where everybody wants things handed to them right then, don't forget where you came from. We came from a whole bunch of hard work and dedication. We came from a whole bunch of sacrifice for people who look like us that they ain't never gonna know us. We ain't gonna make it to meet them. But our work, you know what I'm saying, allowed them to be in their space whether they understand it or not. So, you know what I'm saying, like this for them. Young boys that you might not get it all. Keep working, stay focused, do it yourself, handle your paperwork, handle your business, you know what I'm saying, and be about your business. You know, and if you can do that, you'll get everything you want. You know, so.
Absolutely. You kind of answered two questions in one because I was going to ask you what separates you amongst the, you know, current rappers that are out now. So you kind of, you know, gave me what I was looking for. Definitely. Definitely. Okay, so what's your current EP? What are you pushing now?
My last project I dropped was Yen and Euro. That's what I'm pushing. The single was With Me It was on radio station. I just shot a video over there called Straight Like That. Currently working on a video for Bail Money off the same CD. So, I mean, it kind of grew a life of its own, honestly. I just really getting a lot of organic connections, really across the country. We just got back from LA. They were loving it. Santa Monica was loving it. Just linked in with a couple people. So the stuff I've been doing in the Carolinas now is kind of coming to fruition. I'm kind of around in the country right now. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So, any up and coming shows or anything, tours?
I got a show in DC. We just confirmed earlier, the 27th in DC. And that's the next one up, but we got a couple joints lined up. A couple videos about to drop. We actually about to shoot back out to LA, chop up with Petey Paulo. Paulo it up. We about to shoot the Easy Bake video. So we just came from out there. We did like 2 shows like last week. So we got to shoot back out there, shoot the video, get back home, to DC. So we're trying to stay active as possible.
Okay, cool. Nice. What do you how do you feel about artists giving back to the community?
It's the most important thing, honestly. We were chopping it up about that last night when we was riding down.
What would you like to do in your community?
I do it all, honestly, bro. Like a lot of artists, I don't feel like they really from the mud like they say they is. Which is okay, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a product you're selling, so it has to be packaged right. But you can kind of tell through their actions what they love and what they don't love. And I love where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Everybody I know love where they from. And it didn't matter whether you was broke or you was rich. You know what I'm saying? You had real friends before you had money. You know what I'm saying? People looked out for you. They looked out for your mom and them. Your family got connections in the neighborhood. It was genuine because most of us didn't have much. You know what I'm saying? So to see artists get stuff and not do anything for the people that remind them of where they came from, to me, it's a red flag. You know what I'm saying? We do back to school drives. We do school supplies. We do shoes for kids. Sometimes I just adopt families. Y'all right behind. I'm about to come through there like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was raised by a single mother. So I watched my mother stress out and try to figure out, and, you know what I'm saying? And I did what I could do to help. So when I became an adult and I got in a situation, you know what I mean? I tried to make sure that people who reflected my situation growing up didn't have the same pressures. Sometimes it can lead you to make bad decisions, and all them decisions you can't get out of. You know what I'm saying? So what I could do to help, I tried to, and I continue to strive to. And the thing that we're laughing about from we were talking about last night is this game asks you to pay a lot of dues. You know what I'm saying? And I was just saying to Domo that, I ain't helping nobody who got money already. You know what I mean? The dues I'm going to pay, if I got to help somebody or do something out of my way, I'm going to go look out for people who don't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's the kid who ain't got no sneakers, or they get bullied because of their clothes. They don't got no haircut. Like, they can get my time, they can get my attention, they can get my effort. And me, in comparison to kissing somebody's ass to try to get in a space I ain't really for. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Yeah, man, if you get back to the people, eventually you get it back. It might not be in the time frame you thought you should or whatever, but it'll be genuine, so it lasts forever.
Right. Definitely. Yeah. So, we're just weeks away from, some freestyles that you have coming up. You want to talk about that?
I do a freestyle every Friday, Black Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We deep in it now. We almost coming up on the year mark. But basically, we snatching up flame out there. You know what I'm saying?
Where can we hear? Is it local? Freestyles?
Yeah, I mean, I'll pop up anywhere, do them. I try to do notable spots, you know what I'm saying, in different cities that I travel to. But they're on my YouTube, on the Black Ink Music. You can log on, check them out, minute or two. They're on my IG, Black Ink, on Facebook, the Black Ink, Twitter, the Black Ink. So you can check them out,
Okay.
Nice little lyrical exercise, something to work out.
Okay.
Stay sharp.
Okay, definitely dope. So I see that you're an owner of an auto repair shop.
Yeah.
Okay, is that what you do on your spare time when you're not behind the booth?
Yeah, well, I'm not trying to save the world. You understand? I take my cape off. Now I got an opportunity to open up a business in my neighborhood. I grew up here. You know what I'm saying? So we actually have a couple businesses up there. So it allows opportunity for a couple black entrepreneurs to thrive. So, that's what I'm into. Like I said, cooperative economics. You know what I'm saying? The people can feed the people, We ain't greedy, everybody get a plate. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm seeing tattoo shop, print company.
Yeah.
The list goes on.
Yeah, no, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own talents. It's not for me to dictate what you should be doing to make a living. It's my job as a black man and as an entrepreneur to support other entrepreneurs to help push you in the right direction. Can't tell people stop doing what they're doing, no support, but they change to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we gave a lot of opportunities and, I try to support them personally and also encourage others to support them. So.
Okay. How do you balance all of that,
Get some insoles.
Some insoles.
You're going to do a lot of running. You know what I'm saying? But it's worth it. You see people fall by the wayside and you'll forget them. You know what I'm saying? So every opportunity you get to do something different, you try to do something different,
Right.
Yeah, so it's 24 hours in a day. It ain't enough, but you can make a lot out of it. Well, everything is important for you, make time for it. So you balance the family with the work, with the overtime, with the self-practice, with the meditation, with the, doing for yourself and being healthy, eating healthy to, sustain for longevity. So you'll find time for it,
right.
if it's for you.
Right.
If it ain't for you, you're raggedy. Yeah.
So was there anything else you want to let our listeners know or anything else you have coming up? What can we expect on out for the rest of the year?
First things first, I want to do a thank you. Thank you to everybody supported me, put up with my foolishness, took the time out to help me do what I'm doing, get where I'm at. I appreciate you. Thank you to my team. They're amazing. Drop of a dime. They come through, they pull up, they make fun, whatever needs to happen. It wouldn't happen without them. You know what I'm saying? Because it is a lot of hats to make something happen, All our parents told us, the black kid, you gotta work twice as hard. You gotta do more than what's asked of you, and you don't believe it till you're doing it. So some of this stuff wouldn't happen without the people that aren't being seen on camera. You know what I'm saying? So a huge thank you to them for their sacrifice. You don't understand your value. Eventually you'll see it. Yeah, they're at least a portion of it. But yeah, thank you to my community. I wouldn't be who I am, without what I've been through and the people who impacted me. Shout out to Nip, man. The marathon continues, man. It's really a communal effort. It's really a push for people who have understanding to ask others who hadn't seen the dream before. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it takes, man. You know what I'm saying? No one living for nothing. It was it was precise, you know what I'm saying? It was laser sharp and his message was right on point and the marathon definitely continues. We all got the push, you know what I'm saying? Because he had a vision. And even if you don't do music or you don't do clothes, it still applies. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you in school, it applies, Run your laps, get up, eat your ramen noodles. Be sad you don't got no money. Go to class, it pays off. You know what I'm saying? But it takes that dedication, it takes that perseverance. It takes those stories from your ancestors to tell you when they ain't had nothing and they still made it through to encourage you to make it through. So keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? In the poems, and keep pushing, Be about your business.
Well, it was a pleasure speaking with you. We do appreciate you for checking in. Leave us with your social media handles and how you can be reached.
The Black Ink, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, the Black Ink Music. Go on the title, go on the Apple Music, Black Ink, INC. BLACK, INC. Black Ink checking in, man. The Hip Hop Weekly. Because they about their business. Black mean business.